He was actually the very last of these pre-Diluvian kings of one of these original 5 cities of Sumer.
Ancient Sumeria in southern Mesopotamia is often cited as the most ancient civilization, even the first civilization.
Would it be fair to say that there's an element of a rediscovery of a lost technology from the past?
I think it would be fair to say that.
Deep within the heart of the Amazon rainforest, a team of archaeologists has made a discovery that defies all known history and sends shivers down the spines of even the most seasoned scientists. Hidden beneath centuries of dense foliage and forgotten by time.
I would prefer to propose, and I have proposed, that what we're looking at is evidence of some kind of transfer of technology, that people came into that area who had other knowledge.
Lies a tomb unlike any other. It is said to be the resting place of the last Anunnaki king, a figure shrouded in myth and legend. But this is no ordinary tomb.
The Anunnaki was a term of the gods used by the ancient Sumerians, but the original form of it simply meant the sky people.
And the secrets it holds are so terrifying. Who were the Anunnaki? And why are those who uncovered this ancient secret now gripped by a sense of dread? Join us on this captivating adventure as we delve into scientists' discovery of the last Anunnaki king inside a tomb and why they are scared. The epic of Uruk's legendary king. The legends of King Gilgamesh, ruler of the ancient city of Uruk, transport us back to around 2700 BCE, into the heart of Mesopotamia. This period is known by scholars as the early dynastic period. Gilgamesh was not just a king, but also a central figure in myth and epic tales. His kingdom, Uruk, was a splendid city-state located along the Euphrates River in what is now Iraq. This region, rich in history, still holds many secrets yet to be uncovered by archaeologists. Uruk was a bustling metropolis with lively marketplaces, magnificent temples, and the formidable Uruk Wall, which legend attributes to Gilgamesh himself. This wall, adorned with intricate geometric designs, symbolizes the immense effort and intention behind its construction. Uruk was more than just a city. It was a beacon of culture, economy, and innovation. It achieved many firsts in human civilization, including the development of cuneiform writing. Under Gilgamesh's rule, Uruk thrived, becoming a hub of religious devotion and technological progress. Gilgamesh was seen not only as a mortal king, but also as a divine figure who ensured the prosperity and well-being of his people. He oversaw the city's governance, religious ceremonies, and military campaigns, solidifying Uruk's prominence in ancient history. However, separating the man from the legend remains a mystery. Archaeological evidence, such as the Sumerian king list and inscriptions bearing his name, suggests that Gilgamesh was indeed a historical figure. Yet, the scarcity of detailed records shrouds him in mystery, making it challenging to distinguish the historical facts from the myths. Despite these challenges, the evidence we do have serves as a valuable link between legend and historical reality, indicating that Gilgamesh might have been more than just a character in epic tales. The journey into Gilgamesh's story began in the 19th century, when archaeologists unearthed fragments of his epic from the ruins of the library at Nineveh. Piecing together these ancient clay tablets was like assembling a jigsaw puzzle, each piece revealing more of the epic's stirring narrative. While some parts of the story remain lost to time, what has been recovered stands as a symbol of human creativity and resilience. Gilgamesh wasn't just any ruler. He was something extraordinary, a mix of godly power and human essence. His strength and bravery surpassed that of regular people and even legendary heroes. His daring exploits, like his battle against Humbaba, the guardian of the forest in the cedar forest, showcased his courage and desire for fame. The Epic of Gilgamesh isn't just a tale of adventure. It delves into universal human themes like the pursuit of glory, the longing for eternal life, and the power of friendship. Throughout his journey, Gilgamesh meets gods and mortals, revealing the complex relationship between humanity and divinity in ancient Mesopotamian culture. His encounter with Utnapishtim, similar to Noah in other tales, reveals the god's authority over human destiny, as seen in the story of the Great Flood. This meeting isn't just about survival. It's a crucial moment for Gilgamesh, showing how the gods control the possibility of immortality and the course of humanity. Gilgamesh's adventures offer profound insights into how ancient Mesopotamians viewed the universe. Enkidu, his loyal companion, was specially created by a goddess to balance Gilgamesh's impulsive nature, highlighting divine intervention in human affairs. Ancient myths and cosmic mysteries. In the captivating world of ancient Mesopotamia, we encounter the Anunnaki, central deities in Sumerian and Acadian mythology. According to these tales, the Anunnaki were advanced aliens from a distant planet called Nibiru. In Sumerian and Babylonian mythology, the name Nibiru holds profound significance. It's not merely a word, it encapsulates the strange essence of the stars and serves as a bridge to the divine beliefs and celestial wisdom of ancient Mesopotamian civilizations. Reflecting on Sumerian culture, we find ourselves peering into a world where knowledge is rediscovered and reimagined. Yet despite our modern advancements, there's a humbling realization that we may not be as far removed from our ancient predecessors as we'd like to believe. At the heart of Nibiru's legend lies its association with the god Marduk, a central deity in Babylonian theology. Marduk embodies a convergence of power, divinity, and cosmic order, emphasizing Nibiru's profound importance in religious narratives and its role in ancient astronomical and calendrical systems. The Babylonians believed that Nibiru was super important in the sky. They saw it as the highest point in the sky during the summer, marking a special time called the summer solstice. This wasn't just random, it was a big part of how they planned their calendars, affecting when they planted crops and had religious events. For ancient astronomers, tracking Nibiru's celestial path and its alignment with specific constellations was paramount. Their meticulous observations of Nibiru guided agricultural planning, facilitated the timing of religious rituals, and provided insights into interpreting celestial omens. Across civilizations, the myth of Nibiru finds parallels in Greek lore, particularly with the star Phaethon. Phaethon, the radiant figure associated with the sun god Helios, was believed to steer the sun's chariot across the heavens. Like Nibiru's significance to the Mesopotamians, the Phaethon myth underscores the profound influence celestial bodies had on shaping ancient perceptions of time and space. Both narratives reflect humanity's enduring fascination with the cosmos and its profound impact on earthly existence. In 1976, renowned author Zecharia Sitchin released The 12th Planet, a book that sparked a wave of fascination and debate. Sitchin blended ancient tales, astronomy, and the idea of aliens into a story that's both captivating and contentious. He introduced the concept of Nibiru, a mysterious planet with a strange orbit that swings far beyond Neptune every 3,600 years. But where did this extraordinary idea come from? Sitchin pointed to ancient Sumerian writings, which he believed described this 12th planet in our solar system, counting the sun and moon. Central to Sitchin's theory are the Anunnaki, an advanced race from Nibiru who, according to him, visited Earth around 450,000 years ago. Sitchin's idea of Nibiru's 3,600-year orbit comes from his interpretation of Sumerian math and their idea of a great year. Even though mainstream science hasn't found solid proof of Nibiru's existence or its impact on Earth, the concept has captured many imaginations. Some even connect Nibiru to past mass extinctions, suggesting its gravitational pull might have hurled space debris toward Earth, causing cataclysmic events. Sitchin's work draws comparisons to Immanuel Velikovsky's theories, particularly from his book, Worlds in Collision. Like Sitchin, Velikovsky turned to ancient texts, seeing them as records of catastrophic cosmic events reshaping human history and myth. However, Velikovsky focused on events closer to Earth, while Sitchin expanded the story to include an extraterrestrial element with the Anunnaki and their distant planet, Nibiru. Both theories, though not widely accepted by mainstream science, offer a captivating glimpse into the idea that ancient myths might contain more truth about our universe and origins than we've typically thought. It's like looking at two puzzle pieces. On one side, we have mythology, and on the other, we have scientific clues that Earth was impacted. As the countdown to December 2012 unfolded on the Mayan long count calendar, the world buzzed with speculation about doomsday predictions. At the heart of the frenzy was Nibiru, a mysterious planet believed to be hurtling towards Earth. This mix of ancient prophecies, modern conspiracy theories, and astronomical hypotheses had people everywhere pondering whether humanity was facing imminent destruction. The concept was that Nibiru, unseen by astronomers but supposedly detected by select individuals, would either collide with Earth or pass close enough to cause chaos through its gravitational force. NASA, surprisingly stepping into the discussion, addressed these doomsday theories head-on. The space agency emphatically stated that there was no evidence of Nibiru or any looming celestial threat. If a planet were indeed heading towards us, it would have been spotted by numerous observers scanning the skies, both professional and amateur. Despite extensive sky surveys, such as those conducted by the Wide Field Infrared Survey Explorer, no trace of the mythical Nibiru had been found. Ancient aliens of Mesopotamia. The Anunnaki gold theory suggests that these extraterrestrial beings came to Earth to mine gold to repair their planet's atmosphere. The theory posits that they needed gold to shield Nibiru's atmosphere, a concept supported by ancient artworks that some interpret as depicting advanced technology or space travelers, possibly the Anunnaki. These interpretations suggest a global influence of these beings, evident in various cultures worldwide. Despite skepticism, the Anunnaki gold theory and the stories of Nibiru captivate many, reflecting our deep fascination with space and the mysteries beyond our known world. Whether seen as ancient myths or speculative history, these stories challenge us to think about the vast, unknown parts of the universe we inhabit. The Anunnaki from Sumerian myths remains at the heart of some of the most intriguing theories about our past, blending ancient lore with modern curiosity. These theories propose that the Anunnaki were not merely gods, but extraterrestrial visitors who significantly influenced human history. Examining ancient Sumer, with its sophisticated architecture, writing, mathematics, and astronomy, some believe these sudden advancements may have originated from beyond Earth. The compelling idea is that the Anunnaki enhanced humans by integrating their own alien DNA, potentially explaining rapid increases in human intelligence and capabilities. Supporters highlight artifacts like the Sumerian king list and advanced astronomical knowledge as evidence of this alien influence. Additionally, Sumerian art, which often depicts the Anunnaki as larger-than-life and sometimes non-human figures, fuels the argument that these beings were real entities rather than mere symbols. Today, the Anunnaki continue to inspire books, films, and numerous debates, keeping alive the quest to understand our origins and the development of our cultures. Whether viewed as mythical beings or historical figures, the Anunnaki open up new perspectives on ancient history. The search for traces of their presence leads us to historical sites that might hold clues to their interactions with early humans. Ancient Sumer, in particular, stands out with its star charts and massive temples, like the ziggurats, sparking debates about whether these achievements were aided by extraterrestrial beings. This quest extends beyond Mesopotamia, with other ancient landmarks around the world also being examined for signs of Anunnaki involvement. The Anunnaki narrative fits within the broader ancient astronaut theory, which suggests that aliens visited Earth long ago and shaped human civilization. This perspective views ancient stories, sacred texts, and art not as mere fantasy, but as records of actual alien encounters. Proponents of this theory often base their claims on interpretations of old texts and artifacts. However, critics caution that such interpretations may overlook the true cultural and mythological meanings, warning against applying modern alien theories to ancient human experiences. Advocates of the ancient astronaut theory argue that traditional history and archaeology cannot fully explain some of the puzzling artifacts and stories from ancient times. This intriguing idea has permeated popular culture, appearing in movies, TV shows, and books, captivating a wide audience and prompting us to reconsider our origins. This widespread interest highlights our collective curiosity about our beginnings and possible connections to otherworldly beings or places. The tale of the Anunnaki and the ancient astronaut theory offers a fresh perspective on our history. Whether you view these accounts as mere myths or potential real events, they add an element of mystery to our human story and challenge our understanding of the past. Unveiling the mystery. According to Sumerian mythology, the Anunnaki were descended from the sky god Anu and the earth goddess Ki, with prominent deities like Enki and Inanna playing crucial roles. These gods served as intermediaries between heaven and earth, purportedly helping to establish human civilization. The Sumerians claimed that Eridu was the first city created by the Anunnaki on Earth. As one of the world's oldest cities, Eridu became a center for early urban development, writing, and governance. However, a significant question remains. Are these Anunnaki stories simply ancient myths devised to explain natural phenomena and historical events? Or could they be authentic accounts of early humans encountering beings from another world, recounted through the only medium they knew? Myths and legends? The concept of the Anunnaki extends far beyond Sumer. Various ancient cultures across the globe have similar stories of sky gods interacting with humans. For instance, in ancient Egypt, gods like Thoth, who bestowed writing and knowledge upon humanity, bear a resemblance to the Anunnaki. In neighboring Akkadian mythology, there were the Igigi, who share similarities with the Anunnaki. Across the ocean in Mesoamerica, the Maya spoke of Kukulkan, or Quetzalcoatl, to the Aztecs, a deity who provided knowledge. In India, the Vedas mention the Devas, divine beings who mingled with humans, echoing the Anunnaki narrative. Greek myths also tell of gods intermingling with humans, producing heroes and demigods, similar to the Sumerian tales. These strikingly similar stories from various cultures and eras make us ponder, are these parallels mere coincidences, emerging from a common human need to personify nature and life? Or do they suggest a shared ancient history influenced by extraterrestrial visitors woven into the fabric of humanity's story? As we delve deeper, we venture into a realm where myths, ancient history, and the possibility of alien encounters intertwine, exploring the boundaries between what we know and what we have yet to discover. The notion that beings from distant stars played a role in shaping human societies is both captivating and widespread. Across various cultures worldwide, from Chinese folklore featuring dragons to Norse mythology with its gods, and even in the tales of Roman deities, we encounter stories of mighty celestial visitors. The question arises, why do similar narratives of encounters with extraterrestrial beings appear in diverse cultures across the globe? One explanation, proposed by Carl Jung, Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, suggests that these stories are ingrained in our collective consciousness, reflecting our shared fears and wonders about our existence in the cosmos. Another perspective, advocated by pseudoscientific author Erich von Däniken, proposes that these are not mere myths, but actual encounters between early humans and advanced aliens, perceived as gods due to their technological superiority. This universal mythos might indicate either a cross-cultural sharing of narratives across continents, or the enduring relevance of these themes throughout human history, resulting in the creation of similar stories in disparate societies. Alternatively, some scholars argue that these myths originated from early attempts to interpret celestial phenomena, with planets and cosmic events being personified as gods in these ancient tales. However, perhaps the most intriguing notion echoed in Sumerian texts suggests that these celestial beings directly imparted crucial knowledge and skills to humanity, such as agriculture, construction, and writing. Now, let's delve deeper into the blurred boundary between ancient legends and historical realities. These stories are imbued with intrigue and mystery, prompting us to scrutinize them with both care and scientific rigor, examining both their factual basis and their symbolic significance. Turning our attention to the Sumerian texts, we encounter ancient writings that pose challenges in translation and interpretation. While some, like Sitchin, interpret these texts as evidence of extraterrestrial beings known as the Anunnaki, many experts contend that such interpretations may be overly literal and speculative. In the realm of archaeology, we encounter awe-inspiring ancient structures and artwork that some attribute to extraterrestrial intervention. However, the prevailing consensus among archaeologists is that these achievements are testaments to human capabilities and ingenuity. The prevalence of similar myths across diverse cultures may not necessarily indicate encounters with aliens, but could instead reflect shared human experiences and beliefs. However, if we entertain the possibility that the Anunnaki did indeed influence early human societies, as suggested by Sumerian accounts, it could provide insights into the rapid advancement of civilization, particularly in Mesopotamia. Moreover, the existence of similar architectural and ideological motifs in geographically distant regions, such as the pyramids in Egypt and Mesoamerica, raises intriguing questions about potential connections between ancient cultures facilitated by celestial visitors. In contemplating these mysteries, we are confronted with the age-old question: are we alone in the universe, or have we always been part of a larger cosmic scale? Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. In the heart of the desert, beneath layers of sand and time, lay the forgotten tomb of the last Anunnaki king. As archaeologists unearthed the ancient chamber, excitement mingled with trepidation. The inscription on the tomb's entrance read, "Here lies the mighty ruler of the Anunnaki." With cautious anticipation, they ventured inside, their torches flickering against the darkness. The air was heavy with the weight of centuries, and a sense of foreboding settled over the team. As they approached the sarcophagus, they noticed something unsettling. The king's eyes were glowing a sinister shade of red. Despite their fear, they pressed on, driven by the thrill of discovery. With trembling hands, they pried open the lid, revealing the mummified remains of the ancient ruler. His regal attire and ornate jewelry spoke of a bygone era of splendor and power. But as they gazed upon his face, frozen in eternal slumber, a chill ran down their spines. The eyes, once filled with wisdom and authority, now burned with an otherworldly intensity. "This is unprecedented," whispered one of the scientists, the words barely audible over the sound of their racing hearts. As they hurriedly documented their findings, a sense of unease lingered in the air. The discovery of the last Anunnaki king had filled them with awe and wonder, but it had also awakened a primal fear deep within their souls. For in that moment, they realized that some mysteries were better left undisturbed. However, the action had already been taken, and news had been shared far and wide. Scientists discovered the last Anunnaki king inside a tomb, and they are scared. The enduring legacy of Mesopotamia. Let's explore the fascinating story of the Babylonian Empire and its deep connections with the Anunnaki, the powerful gods revered in ancient Mesopotamia, where Gilgamesh ruled as king. The Babylonians were a remarkable ancient civilization, renowned for their colossal structures, advanced knowledge, and influential legal system. Their society was profoundly influenced by their beliefs in the Anunnaki, whom they regarded as essential in governing both natural phenomena and human destiny. The rise of the Babylonian Empire began in the early 2nd millennium BCE, amid the tumultuous landscape of Mesopotamia. The city of Babylon, initially established by King Sumuabum, flourished under the rule of King Hammurabi, reigning from approximately 1972 to 1750 BCE. Hammurabi's reign marked a period of expansion through diplomatic alliances, strategic marriages, and military conquests, including the annexation of the city-state of Larsa and surrounding territories. He also implemented reforms to enhance the organization of his empire and improve the lives of its inhabitants, such as constructing irrigation systems to bolster agriculture and establishing a centralized government. Hammurabi's most enduring legacy is undoubtedly the Code of Hammurabi, one of the earliest known legal codes. This comprehensive set of laws provided regulations governing various aspects of Babylonian life, including trade, family matters, and criminal justice, offering invaluable insights into the society and governance of ancient Babylon. Following Hammurabi's era, the Babylonian Empire continued to thrive, leaving an indelible mark on history through its architectural marvels, such as the renowned Ishtar Gate and potentially the Hanging Gardens, counted among the 7 wonders of the ancient world. The Babylonians also made significant advancements in astronomy, pioneering methods of timekeeping and angular measurements with their sophisticated base 60 numeral system, for which they credited the Anunnaki. Their literary achievements include the Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the earliest known works of literature, and the establishment of extensive libraries. Additionally, the Babylonians made noteworthy contributions to medicine and emerged as pivotal trade intermediaries due to their strategic location along the Euphrates River. Their society fostered a culture of innovation and creativity, leaving an enduring legacy that continues to shape modern science, art, and culture. However, the Babylonian Empire faced challenges in its later years, characterized by weak leadership, internal strife, and external threats. Following the death of King Nebuchadnezzar in 562 BCE, the empire's decline accelerated, worsened by economic hardships resulting from agricultural difficulties and declining trade. The Persian Empire, under the leadership of Cyrus the Great, emerged as a formidable adversary, ultimately conquering Babylon in 539 BCE due to its internal vulnerabilities and diminished defenses. Cyrus the Great's benevolent governance ushered in a new era for Babylon, as it became an integral part of the Persian Empire. Subsequently, Alexander the Great's conquest in 321 BCE heralded the onset of the Hellenistic period in Mesopotamia, marking the culmination of Babylon's illustrious but tumultuous history. Following the decline of the Babylonian Empire, the region came under the rule of the Seleucid Empire, which marked the gradual fading of Babylonian culture. Subsequently, the Parthian and Sasanian empires emerged as dominant powers, ushering in new cultural and religious influences that gradually supplanted the distinct Babylonian identity. Similar to their neighbors in Mesopotamia, the Babylonians revered multiple deities, including the Anunnaki, whose worship and mythology left an indelible imprint on subsequent cultures. Evident in surviving artworks, architectural designs, and religious texts, the Anunnaki featured prominently in Babylonian mythology, appearing in various stories, recounting the creation of humanity and depicting gods exercising control over the natural world. These narratives, exemplified by the Epic of Gilgamesh, exerted a profound influence on later civilizations and continue to resonate in contemporary times. In Babylonian art, the Anunnaki were depicted in diverse forms, underscoring their significance in Babylonian society and belief systems. In modern discourse, the Anunnaki have sparked a plethora of theories, ranging from interpretations as ancient astronauts to symbolic representations of natural phenomena or human characteristics. These interpretations attest to the enduring fascination with both the Anunnaki and Babylonian culture among contemporary audiences. Similarly, the Assyrians, another influential civilization in Mesopotamia, also revered the Anunnaki, whose presence permeated various aspects of Assyrian society, including governance, artistic expression, and literary traditions. The Assyrian Empire, centered around the city of Ashur, near the Tigris River in present-day northern Iraq, flourished as a pivotal trade hub, owing to its strategic location. In the 14th century BCE, under the leadership of King Ashur-uballit I, the Assyrians regained independence and initiated the Middle Assyrian Empire, embarking on a period of extensive territorial expansion through military conquests, thus shaping their legacy as formidable warriors and skilled administrators. The empire flourished under rulers like Adad-nirari I and Tiglath-Pileser I, who centralized the government and expanded the empire's infrastructure, bolstering their control and territorial expansion. The Assyrian dominance reached its pinnacle during the Neo-Assyrian period, commencing around the 10th century BCE. Renowned monarchs such as Ashur-nasirpal II and Sennacherib led expansive campaigns that extended the empire's sway over vast swathes of the Middle East. The Assyrians earned a reputation for their formidable military prowess and ruthless tactics in subjugating territories, enabling them to amass wealth and maintain supremacy. Distinguished by their advanced military tactics, the Assyrians wielded superior iron weaponry, outmatching their adversaries who relied on bronze arms. Their proficiency in besieging fortified cities, employing siege towers and battering rams, underscored their military superiority. Moreover, their standing army ensured swift response to threats, facilitating effective governance over their expansive realm. The Assyrian military emerged as a formidable force in the ancient Near East, striking fear into the hearts of their foes with their formidable cavalry and skilled charioteers. In addition to their military might, the Assyrians developed robust logistical systems, including well-constructed roads and strategically positioned food depots, to sustain their armies during prolonged campaigns. Their soldiers underwent rigorous training and remained fiercely loyal, rendering them formidable adversaries on the battlefield. However, the empire's expansive ambitions and reliance on military might also engendered challenges. As the empire expanded, maintaining control over distant territories became increasingly difficult, leading to frequent uprisings that necessitated significant resources to suppress. The Anunnaki's role in ancient civilizations. The Assyrians were deeply influenced by their religion, particularly their belief in the Anunnaki, gods of ancient Mesopotamian mythology. The Anunnaki played a central role in Assyrian culture, influencing their religion, art, and narratives. These gods, thought to be the creators of humans and nature, had a profound impact on Assyrian religious practices. Deities like Enlil and Anu were particularly significant, forming the core of Assyrian worship. Assyrian kings often claimed that they were chosen by the Anunnaki, which justified their rule and military campaigns. Art from this period frequently depicts kings receiving blessings from the Anunnaki, emphasizing that their authority was divinely ordained. The imagery of the Anunnaki was pervasive in Assyrian art, often showing gods alongside kings. One prominent symbol was the winged disc, representing the sun god Shamash, which symbolized divine protection, and was a recurring motif in their artwork. The Anunnaki also played a significant role in Assyrian myths and stories, which they inherited from the older Sumerian and Acadian civilizations. The Assyrians cherished these tales, incorporating them into their own literature and cultural heritage. By studying the Assyrians, we can see how deeply they were connected to the Anunnaki gods. This belief in divine support was a driving force behind their empire's achievements, but it also contributed to their downfall when they faced numerous challenges. When the Acadians took over from the Sumerians, they preserved the Sumerian religious stories, including those about the Anunnaki gods, who were considered essential for various aspects of life such as fertility and justice. These gods were central figures in the prayers and stories of both the Acadians and the earlier Sumerians. Prominent Anunnaki included Anu, the sky god, Enlil, the god of wind and power, Ea, the god of water and wisdom, and Ishtar, the goddess of love and war. The Akkadian Empire's success was largely due to its ability to unite different groups under one rule. Sargon, the Akkadian leader, used a combination of strong military tactics, smart negotiations, and careful planning to bring together the Sumerian cities. His empire was remarkable for its ability to blend the best elements of the cultures it absorbed. For example, the Akkadians adopted the Sumerian cuneiform writing system, which helped them manage their empire efficiently and preserve Sumerian culture. Sargon employed both force and diplomacy in his conquests. He allowed defeated cities to keep their local leaders as long as they pledged allegiance to him, which reduced the likelihood of revolts and eased the transition for these cities. As the empire expanded, trade flourished, bringing wealth and new ideas. The Acadians established a comprehensive administrative system to manage their vast territory, appointing governors to ensure smooth governance. These practices provided a blueprint for future empires on how to govern large, diverse regions effectively. The influence of the Anunnaki and the administrative innovations of the Acadians left a lasting legacy, shaping the religious and political landscapes of Mesopotamia for centuries to come. What do you think about the Epic of Gilgamesh? Let us know your opinion in the comments below.